Yes, hello, another spooky lake month has passed and we didn't get the lake under the Paris Opera House. That's fine, I'll talk about it. So here are 5 things you may not know about the lake underneath the Paris Opera House. For one, it's not really a lake. It's not a naturally occurring body of water. It's a water tank. It's located right here beneath the stage. It was built when the opera was being constructed because they encountered an underground stream that they had to deal with. They drained the ground around the opera and then put in this water tank to hold the stream water. So no, it's not some naturally occurring grotto. It's a man-made structure, which leads us to thing number 2. It's not connected to the sewer or the famous Paris catacombs. It's an entirely self-contained water containment system that's only being fed by the stream. This is what the water looks like. It's incredibly clean. Which leads us to thing number 3. But having a big tank of water under an opera house is extremely useful. Opera houses and theaters have a very bad habit of burning down, being that they're giant wooden structures full of fire. If you've read Gaston Leroux's Phantom of the Opera, you know that the firemen figure prominently in some parts of the story. This is the opera on the Rue de Pelletier, which was the predecessor to the Palais Garnier, and it burned down before the Palais Garnier was even finished. So the lake under the opera could be used for firefighting, and is for the neighborhood in which it's located to this day. It's also used by firefighters for underwater diving training. So that was thing 3, that it's useful. Thing 4 is that water is clean, and sometimes there are fish in it. Angel's Kiss, Eric jokes about getting fish for Christine for breakfast, and it's based on reality. There have at times been fish kept in the lake at the Paris Opera. They don't get there naturally. The workers put them there kind of as pets and will feed them, but depending on the water quality, they can come and go. Number 5. The lake has a name, sort of. Once again, in Gaston Leroux's Phantom of the Opera, the Phantom refers to his lake as Lake Avernus. This is him making a very grim joke. There is a real Lake Avernus in Italy, and the Romans believed it was a gateway to the underworld. I don't think that one's been on Spooky Lake Month either, which maybe it should be. So by calling his lake Lake Avernus, Eric was saying that his lake was a gateway to the underworld. And the final fun fact is that the lake is not as hard to get to as it's made out to be in the Phantom of the Opera stories. Even mine. It's just a few flights of steps down from the stage. So the long journey that the Persian and Raoul take in Gaston Leroux's Phantom of the Opera is maybe not as accurate, but sometimes we don't need reality mixing with our good stories. Now in terms of if you can see it too, I got to see it because I booked a private tour with the Paris Opera, which anyone can do, but they're not cheap. But they're absolutely worth it for Phantom fans. You can go into box 5, you can see the lake and all the other backstage areas that aren't part of the public tour. Hope you learned something, and hopefully we'll get this one on Spooky Lake Month one day.